Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, everyone. Um, Second episode now of Cookie Cast, and today I guess that whether you're a viewer or a streamer or just someone who's curious about online communities, I want to talk today about something that I feel that people misunderstand, um, which is why streamers set boundaries and why it's not a personal attack on anyone, when they do. Um, the reason that prompt this video or end this episode of the Cookie Cast is that something happened recently in my own stream that really drove this home, and I think it's worth sharing, not for the drama but for clarity and for me to use my platform in a way that I feel it can also bring some sort of visibility, tips, and education in the world of streaming. Not that I'm an experienced streamer. I've only been doing this for almost a year and a half, but I've seen a few things, and I think as such I can give some inputs and advices, or at least shed light in things that I believe are important. So here's what happened. Um, I was testing out the new streaming setup, and I asked chat for feedback. It's the stream buffering, or does the audio sound okay? That kind of thing, which is pretty common to happen, at least like in smaller streamers like myself. Um, but sometimes when this happens, people go from giving feedback to full on troubleshooting mode, which can be highly overwhelming when you're live, especially if you're anything like me that has anxiety, because you're juggling, gameplay, you're juggling audio, you're juggling chat, and even probably a small internal panic. So this happened, right? And one of my moderators stepped in and politely asked people to hold off on the troubleshooting because they knew about this whole anxiety thing and that can make like the streamer nervous. I echoed that on stream, also politely, but one viewer didn't take it well. So everyone else was on board with this, and there was one specific viewer that didn't take this request well. Uh, they messaged me afterwards saying that they felt hurt and that it was messed up to talk like that to people who were just trying to help, quote unquote. Then and they did this while I was still live. So obviously I didn't see it straight away. Then before I could even see it, they unfriended me, unfollowed me, and left my server without even giving me the chance to respond. So I made a decision, and I decided to permanently ban them. And here's why. This wasn't about someone trying to help. This was about someone being told, please stop, and choosing to take that as a personal insult. Here's the thing. Streamers set boundaries all the time. Sometimes we say, please don't backseat the game. Or, I don't know, please don't bring up heavy topics. Or, please don't troubleshoot, tech stuff while I'm live. And when a streamer says that, it's not rude. It's self-preservation. Because here's the thing, streaming is a weird, I guess, job, if you want to call it like that. You're live, you're constantly on, you're managing like multiple inputs, you're reading a fast moving chat, and try not to let, tech hiccups completely derail your mental state. When us streamers ask for something to stop, it's important to understand that it's not to embarrass anyone. It's not to put anyone on the spot. It's to keep the stream going smoothly. And when someone takes that personally and reacts emotionally and creates drama around that, it becomes more than just a misunderstanding. It becomes a disruption. Drama, in my personal opinion, especially from people who can't handle being told no, is one of the fastest ways to destroy an online community. And people need to be aware of this, and they need to be like in the lookout for this. Because all it takes, my friends, is one person turning a boundary into a conflict, and suddenly your mods are, on edge. You as a streamer, you become stressed, and your viewers become split, and just like that, boom, the vibe is gone. That's why me and many other creators, we have just, zero tolerance for drama. If you can't hear, please stop without spiraling into hurt feelings and making it about you. This probably isn't the right place, and that's okay. But we're not going to bend the rules or compromise the peace for the sake of one person's pride. So, I guess the reason why I'm making this video is to send out an important message, or what I feel it's an important message. If you're a viewer, when a streamer sets a boundary, do not, and I repeat, do not take it personally. It's not about you. Trust, it's not about you. It's about keeping the space, manageable and fun for everyone, including the streamer. And if you're the creator, like if you're the streamer, set your boundaries and enforce them. The truth is, you don't own anyone a debate about your mental health. You're allowed to protect your energy and your community, and you are not someone's therapist. Look, we're all human. We all have limits. Respecting those limits is how we build spaces that last, spaces that feel good in the long run, not just when things are easy. So, truly, if you watched the video and listened to me up until this point, thanks for watching. If the message resonated with you in any way, whether you're a streamer, a moderator, or someone that just wants to better understand these dynamics, I would like you very much to leave a comment, to share your thoughts, and we can have a nice conversation about it and how to make our spaces better. And honestly, if you want to see more videos on streaming, or more conversations, I guess, more episodes on streaming, community management, and the human side of the content creation, I think you should hit that subscribe button too. So, last but not least, take care of yourself and take care of the spaces you're a part of. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye.